Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Walmart Christmas is here. Are you ready? Let's shop. I know it kind of looks deceiving, like, wait, are you sure Christmas is here at Walmart? Because these shelves are looking kind of empty. But yes, there's plenty to see. And obviously, there's more to come. So, my Texas house, can you believe these? $39 and $46 for the one that's standing. These are so nice. They're very heavy. They're nice and substantial. They're pretty large. I really like them. They're a little bit like on the shiny side, but I'm not mad at it. It's pretty good. And then there's the wall art. It's not small. It's not a tiny baby, but it's not super large. It's $20. I guess it's right there in the medium, middle, if you will. Then they also have these. These are not as shiny. Obviously, they're also not candelabras, Very cute. It looks like they're $24, which I'm like, wait, what? That seems a little bit on the high end of a price point for Walmart, These are really nice. I thought those were very good. Again, nice and heavy. The ginormous bell is belling, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite bell sound, but look how large these are for $13. And by the way, I know I rounded off. If you've never noticed that, which if you've been here and you've been watching, I don't know how you've never noticed that I do, whenever I actually do say the price, because as we know, there's plenty of times that I'm like, I can't even see the price. And I just tell y'all to fend for yourselves. Oh, by the way, what is that velvet?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
What? Look at these stockings and these tree skirts. And of course, they're doing the matchy-matchy. You can put them to match, as my mother would say. So tree skirt matches the stocking, all the things. This bow, I think, is beautiful. It is so good with a little bit of embroidery on there. Or beading. It's actually beading, not embroidery. But look at the price. We're going to get back to that whole price situation. The ribbons. Who doesn't want to wear the ribbon? These are so good. Love. I don't love the price point, but look at the ribbons with that frayed edge. Love. $17. So going back to the prices, I usually round it up. I mean, after taxes and all the things, why are we going to sit here and be like $8.97, $7.49, $7. $7, might as well, So look at this bow, which is also so beautiful. Love. And then I'm noticing that the tags are different. So this one says $5.42, aka $6, but it also said pearl bow. And I don't think these are pearl bows. I think this one is $15. And there must be a pearl bow that's coming, which my local Walmart does not have, along with a bunch of other things they don't have. I have been seeing on social media that more of this collection has already hit the shelves everywhere else, like in other states. And I've always said, I feel like Charleston gets everything late. Look at these. These are pretty nice. $9 for the small one. You can also put those to match, as my mother would say. Put them together, display them at the same. Dropping it. I was so scared when this happened. Thank goodness it's not glass and it did not break. I thought it was going to be glass though. And I also feel like, I guess that's why the price point is what it is. It's $4. If it was glass, it would probably be more. $8 for the houses, $4 for the little plastic soldiers. I always call those nutcrackers. Are they not nutcrackers? Some of you guys were like, oh, I like the soldier. I've seen people call them soldiers, and I'm like, wait, so are they soldiers or nutcrackers? Are they both? two things can be true, as they say. Then there's these. I thought these were nice. Again, I'm not sure like why they can't be glass though. But I can also see how this could be good, I guess, if you have small kids and what have you. Storing them. There's many reasons, I suppose. I feel like I would prefer them to be glass though. These are also very nice. I feel like there's a little bit of a frenzy for these on social medias. They're good. They're a good size too. I thought these were nice. Ceramic. The tiny baby and the mama for $10. Then the snowman. Always love that. The little top hat action. $4. And it does say snowman. I was trying to really make sure. And this is actually for the tree. I'm like, why is this little tree $10? What? So weird sometimes, the pricing. Now, here we go. I was excited to see these because these look pretty similar to the ones that we saw at World Market. Now, these have that little joy, little sign on there. And I would definitely take that off. I don't like it, even though joy is my favorite, like, holiday word, like, in general. Like, you know, how they do the Merry and Joy and all the things. Joy is my favorite. I've always said that, but I would definitely take it off of this. They have a small and a large, and these are definitely larger than the ones at World Market, but the quality is just not there. I definitely love the ones from World Market way more. This little house is plastic for $8. Again, I would have wanted that to be glass at least. These candle holders are also nice. That one I was like, I'm not going to mess with it. It was kind of stuck on there. But $3 and $6. And then I was very excited to see these. If you were here last year, you know I own these. I love these. These are the small ones, but they also have those larger ones. I will definitely be using them this year. I'm excited to bring those back out. But hopefully they have them this year in other colors. Like a deep, deep burgundy or something like that, you know? I cannot wait to see what they bring when it comes to those paper trees, because I love those for sure. Then these candles, did you see this? Look at that light. It's very warm. It's that deep, warm glow. So if you like that, these definitely have that. And I think they look pretty good. And the price point, it's not too bad. $11 for the little birdie. I thought this was so cute. This little squirrel with the pine cone on the forehead. Very cute. And then this angel. I was conflicted with this angel because I love the idea of the angel and the fact that it's wood, but it almost reminds me of a wooden spoon. Does it not? Like the shape of the angel, the head especially, like what's happening there? So I like where they were going with that, but I don't think it's my favorite wooden angel. These trees are really nice. They're $7. For a moment there, I was like, this cannot possibly be 21 and change. Like, how is that even a thing? These are great. I was excited to see these. At first, I was like, what is that velvet? I was like, what? There's no way that this holds a candle. How could it possibly? Oh, but it does. And that's exactly what it is. It's $9. And look at the candle right there. I think it's so cool. It's unique. I don't think that I've ever seen a candle holder like different like this. So I love that. I'm actually thinking that maybe I should have gone ahead and gotten one or two. Story of my life, right? Because I just feel like that's going to sell out and they might not restock because they're very nice, I gotta say. Now, this is another item that I was like, whoa, this is pretty good. $18. Usually I don't like to get like arrangements like this already potted and whatnot. I like to put my nice tall stems in my own oversized vessels and vases and whatnot. But that one was good. Like, it was good, like real touch, full. I just really liked it. I thought it was very nice, especially for Walmart. Like, they don't always do such a nice arrangement like that. And they definitely did it with that one. These little houses, love. One of my favorite things that I saw while I was in the store. Little wood. I love a house, number one. Like, the little houses, love them. And these are nice wood ones. Very, very nice. We got Santa right here for $26. Now, I will say the Santa at Hobby Lobby can be beat. I have not seen a better Santa wall art picture than the super oversized jolly Santa that they have. It's so good. It's so, so good. I love that Santa. But if you don't need an oversized one, you know, you can get this one. Just saying. This swag, love the brown. Love what they're doing here. Love the bells, of course. It did need to be kind of zhuzhed up a little bit, but that was cool. So was the wreath. The wreath actually didn't have a lot of fallout, and it looked and felt really good. These LED candles I thought were cool. These are the red ones. Hopefully they bring them in like other colors, like the red and white. I would think that they're going to do that. Again, my store's missing all the things. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not missing all the things. It's missing a few things. These bells sounded much better than the other extra large bell. They're $9. These are nice. They're not super large or anything. $18. Again, another price point that I'm like, I don't know. I feel like those could have just been like $10, you know? This piece right here, I feel like they've done this before. I know that I own a few of these from here, from Walmart, from a few years ago. And they were larger than this, and they were the black and white ones. If you've been here for a while and you've seen my like home tours from when I was living in my apartment, you've seen them. They were very pretty. They were very nice. I still have them actually, but they were definitely larger than this. These are nice. They're usually very popular too. I feel like some years ago they only did one, and now they're giving us one that's standing, one that's sitting. Also, the size of it is a little bit larger. This Holly Jolly sign is metal with a wood frame. A lot of black and white. Not black and white, a lot of red and white. I'm thinking black and white because of the signs. A lot of red and white. So if you do red and white Christmas, there's a lot of that here. This Santa and Mrs. Santa, not my favorite. And then this one is on clearance for $7 because it's missing the bubble. I don't like the bubble. Like, I don't know. It wasn't my favorite. These pillows are cute. So is this. This peppermint tree. I think that Walmart does peppermint, like ornaments and trees really, really well. $15. Like, to me, they look just as good as the ones at Hobby Lobby or anywhere else, you know? They also did the tea lights. $6 for the tea lights. $7 for this little lantern, which does light up. And then we have the Santa boots. It's a little vase. You could put some stems in there. $17 for those. We have a bell garland. This one is white. I would think that there's also going to be like black, red, possibly green. And then of course, the bow. I love this one. That puffy bow looks so pretty. So nice. $8. You can also get your tuna in this aisle. Not any other food. Just tuna with the Christmas decor. I thought these were nice. They are ceramic or resin, or they're not plastic. That's the main point. They're not plastic. And then here are the larger ones. So you could put a whole entire Christmas village with the Walmart collection here. Those were like $26. Here's what's happening with the garlands. This one, I love the colors, but it is plasticky. Like, the quality, I feel, is not, all the way there the way it would be elsewhere, but love the colors. This velvety one, the blue one, $13. We have some bell action. Always love. $10. This one I like how they're strung together. Like, I like that they used the ribbon for $6. And then the showstopper, the wooden beads. Love. They did a great job with this one. $13. Very, very nice. And then they have a bunch of other ones right here in the boxes for $6. Not bad at all. I thought this pearl one was kind of cool. $8. They have the red, they have the silver, the gold, and then some of the usual suspects. Now this is so cool. Do you see this? This is new. I've never seen this here before. And I love how it's oversized. This is a stocking holder. What? It's so large. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's so great. It's $20. Usually they're this size. You see what I mean? These are $12. The snowflake. These are the more like generic ones where it's just like nothing on top. But that oversized nutcracker, love. I was so excited when I saw it. Hopefully they also have it in gold and maybe even other colors too. That's a good one. If I was in the market for like new stocking holders, I would get those because those are really, really cool. Now here we are in the stocking section. $10. The fur one is my number one favorite. Like, I kept going back to it. I kept touching it and I'm like, it really felt very, very nice. It felt and looked like it was more than $10 for sure. Then there's the space ones. I feel like this is like space stockings and tree skirts and whatnot. Back to my Texas house. These are the pillows for this year. Always love a tree. These are $20, by the way. We have the gingerbread man, the gingerbread house. Those are like pretty, like normal size throw pillows. Of course, love this one with the green. Get back in there. It's like they're all trying to fall on me. Now this one is a little bit smaller. It's the smallest one out of the entire collection. The trees. The trees are out, but the price points are not. So none of my trees, well, they're not mine, but none of the trees at my Walmart had the prices on them. I did try to make sure that I was showing you the tags so that you could see like the model number, like T40, T27, whatever it is. And you could always just like go online and check it out if you see one that you really, really like. Now let's discuss. This is the new My Texas House tree. It is not as like flimsy and it's fuller than the one from last year. Do you remember how I purchased that tree last year and then ended up returning it? Because we decided that it was just way too, like, I love a sparse tree, but that just wasn't it. And this is the same for this one. Even though this one is fuller, the kind of pine, and it is like real touch and all the things, but it's just not the look that I like. They also have it flocked, which we're going to see, and I like it better. Now this tiny one, the T8, that's that viral tree. That's, you know, it sells out. It sold out the last couple of years. It's a frenzy, if you will. So there's that. But yeah, I wanted to see that tree in person. I've been seeing it on social media and I was like, oh, it looks kind of nice. Now that I've seen it in person, it's a no for me. Still not my favorite. It's just not the kind of pine that I would want. It's not my vibe, for sure. Now here is the flocked one. Let me know what you think, because I really think the flocked one right here, T47, my Texas house, is so much better. Do you see how like the pine is like more stiff? I like that. The other one is just way too like feathery. I don't know how to describe it, but I think you know what I mean. Let me know which one you prefer. And that's all the trees at Walmart. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's keep the party going by clicking on one of these videos right here on the screen. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.